Hello everybody, welcome to part 5 I believe. As you can see I have a schematic and I've drawn up all the points I want to check. I'll take myself a pencil or something like that. I made it all in different colors, as you can see, blue, cathode, everything, the orange, yellow, and so I can find on the schematic where it has to go, you see. I checked, I didn't check this part, I did previously check this. I thought this was alright, I think it still is, but I will recheck again, believe it or not. I will check the mixer oscillator, I will check that connection, that is correct. Connected. Then what I did check is the SK7, 6 SK7, this blue section is checked, that is okay. So I'm now in the process of checking the orange part, if that is okay, everything is okay. But you can see here, this goes to the output transformer and so on and so on. So I have to make a decent check here, and I remove the transformer. I have to adjust the exposure time, so if I take the paper away of the schematic, then everything will go dark, but don't worry, I will get it right. Hold on. Have a look, let me go up. So we have the right exposure. Right. So correct the camera a bit. There we go. I will zoom out a bit. The other way around. Okay. So as I said, for that purpose I've checked the orange side. So this part here is all checked. I'm pretty sure this is all connected up well. Only this part here, we have here a wire. I'm not sure about that one still, so that will be okay. We have another one here, it's wobbling around. So what I did is remove the transformer, the output transformer. I did remove that. I don't know. See if you can see this. This is the input side. I think this, and this one is the output side. Guess what? This all was connected wrongly. So this was completely connected up wrongly. So you had those red wires were connected to those two. You had to connect it up. I put that on, have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the cathode. What? I absolutely flabbergasted. How you can put that on the cathode? I don't understand. So anyway, let's have a look at this. From this primary from 4 to 14K, and he has a max of. Let's see if I can't see that. Hopefully you can. It's on the transformer. 4K to 14K. 400 milliamps, 40 milliamps. It's an American transformer. I didn't check him yet. I presume he will be okay. I can't see anything. He doesn't smell burny or anything like that, so that should be okay. So, well, this is a laugh. It's good for a laugh. This is a loudspeaker, well, and this was connected to the primary. Believe it or not. Absolutely, that guy didn't know what he was doing. Absolutely not. So, well, he made it, and I keep on about it. Boring, isn't it? I'm surprised every time I get into this. I really are. Some people are really amazing. Anyway, guys, I have to check this all, and I'll come back to you later. So I'm going to check this all. With all the capacitors have to go. This resistor has to go. This capacitor, this one. So I have to check this one here. I'm still a bit with my mysterious resistor here. So but anyway, well, we'll get to that. First I will check this part once more, to be absolutely sure this is connected right. I don't know what is all about this one. This has all to do with it. So I'll see you later. Hello guys, welcome back. So there we go. I checked the old part here. There's a new capacitors here, new resistor, another new capacitor there. There's a couple of new resistors here, there. So I replaced those all because well, they were out of tolerance. So I removed them. I check all the parts here now, from here to here. This one seems to be the right connection. Anyway, I don't trust this side, so let's have to see to that later on. I removed the double resistor here. Oh, look at him. There he is. This out of tolerance. This should be 12k or something like that. 10, 5. No, I put one of them 10 in there. See if that was right. What I'm saying here. 2. Yes, 20. 10k should that be, and I have to put a 10k new one in there. So a bigger one. So there you go. And I've been here up to there. Came back on this valve, I checked this all worked out. Given from this part, I took that part, and now I've been on the second SK7. I checked this part, I took that newly looking resistor out, this one. Took that one out. I checked this one, yes, probably the right value, is out of tolerance probably. So it has something to do with the 6H6 what I saw on the schematic, so I have to check this all. I will move on now to this part. It is, I think it is the 6SQ7. So then we come on our mystery resistor. I will remove all those capacitors here, and so on and so on. Check the wiring and so on. And then we move over to the right, and then we get the 6H6, and then we get, have a look, if I'm not lying, the 6J5 and the 6F6, and now we have our rectifier down, the 80 down there. So chaps, that's so far I did get. We're making progress. Anyway, we're not there yet, not even by a long shot. So we have to do still a lot of work to get this baby running again. So I think it will work, as long as those cores don't let me down. But well, there's a nice leftover of our previous friend. So hopefully it will work out. If the scores are not break or something like that, then we are in trouble. And then we'll go on that one. Anyway, we'll proceed and put some expediency behind this so that we get this sorted out. So see what this happens with this one. See how it seems like it that this electrolytic double capacitor is well put in there. I think this is a modern screw down there. So see what the camera's going to come up with. Well, anyway, I will leave that can in there. So I'll disconnect it and I'll see what I can do to get something in here so I can fix my electrolytic capacitor, this one, on that point. And then you can see is 33 microfarad is about what this valve 80 can have. So anyway, so we're making progress, chaps. So Anyway, I will shut it down again and then I will proceed. I will see you later. Hello everybody, welcome back. Well, for you it is perhaps just a couple of minutes. For me it is nearly a day's work. So anyway, I had to rebuild the 686H6 and you can see the involvement of that. All those components up to here, up to the 6XSQ7. I had to do that all over because there was various mistakes, didn't add up at all. Bad soldering and so on and so on. Well, it was an absolutely disaster. I had to spend a lot of time to figuring out what he really has done. All the wrong values of resistors in there. So it should be 470k and there was 47k and so on and so on. There were some components were missing. I don't know where he was up to. Anyway, this never should have worked as it was, so I had to rebuild it. So I will show you what I've done. I have to correct the camera for a minute, hold on. I have to refocus. Anyway, you can see here the part where I did rebuild. This, all those components here I did rebuild, and here, there, up to here, this whole section has been rebuilt completely. So it was absolutely necessary. So the next thing I have to do is to check this is the 6XQ7, that's this valve, and then we will move over to the BFO, the B frequency oscillator. So and there are some components here, they have to go. So you can't even see that, so I'll turn a bit the camera, you can see that. So this is the B3 frequency oscillator, so there are some all components here and there and there. The end stage, sorry about that. Oops. So now you can see better, and anyway, you see the wires on the cathode of anyway, yeah, I don't know what he's really done. I don't care really, but I just move everything out, and I just got this one off. Here, there's another loose component here. Have a look, there's another loose wire just hanging around. So yeah, I made really a mess of it. You can say that, and you know, you can see I make progress, and it will soon be over, and we will be there and to refit the transformer again. So when I've done so, I will come back to you. Okay. Good morning everybody, Sunday morning. I've done some work, more work, and as you know, I rebuilt this. I did rebuild this is the oscillator, that is the 6J5, and I rebuilt the output section, the 6F6. There are still some loose wires and resistors here, the output transformer, a leaky capacitor. Some resistors have to be replaced. There's another one here down there. Over that switch there's a 15k resistor. I didn't get around to that yet. So the next thing to do, gentlemen, is to rebuild the whole power supply, so that includes the transformer, the valve, and all the shebang what belongs to it. But everything has been removed. I have the impression everything has been removed what was in there. So I have to follow up on that completely and see what has to go in here. I think there's one support here, I don't think that rep support is sufficient for all of the things, but I have to see how I go. I have to rebuild it completely, so first of all I will take new schematics. As you can see, I hope it isn't it's absolutely wide out. Let's have a look. Close the diaphragm. Now hopefully you can see something more now. Anyway, you can see here drawn all the connections out. What I have to do now is to draw out this part here, what belongs to this, and I have to recheck all these resistors, capacitors, where they belong to. You can see there's a resistor here, there and there, so I really have to find out if everything is in its place or not, and see that we can come up with a suitable wiring to wire this all, and you get no mistakes. And then I think we are that far that we can say we can do the first trial, say on the output section, so and so on and so on, so and see if we get the IF cans lined up, see how that goes. I make no promises. A lot of things can go wrong still, so we have to see perhaps how this is going. Anyway, it is a real pleasure to do this. Believe it or not, certainly when you make progress like this, I've been very careful not to miss anything. So, and still, don't hold me to that. I can have missed something, so I have to check and recheck and recheck and recheck until we are certain this is okay. So I'm fairly confident that this all is okay, but there again, you never know, we can overlook something, or one of those capacitors are gone, or whatever. I don't, it's not likely actually, but don't hold me to that, because it can even happen that one of those capacitors are gone, so I really don't know. So yeah, there you go guys. The first thing we have to do now is see that we finish this lot here, have this all right, get the speaker mounted again, 3, 1 and 3, so that should be probably the proper connection. Anyway, so there's a lot to do still. I'll come back later and then see what we can do. I still have enough capacitors. I discovered there are another 2 electrolytic capacitors, 10 microfarad in the schematic I saw it, so I have to add it to it. That's why I'm saying there are no supports here present. So probably in the earlier days there was this capacitor here, but supported that could explain it. I cut the contacts off because this is absolutely gone. It's absolutely leaky, and that is softly speaking, there's nothing left of them. So I'll also leave them in there just for show. So anyway, guys, that's the far I got, and I will continue my repairs, and some wires here I have to replace. There's another one here, well, he's absolutely laying around like that. Well, see, what I have here is also this cover from the IF cans. I don't know if there was a cover on this IF can or not. I don't know that. I had some look at some pictures, and they have covers on it, so probably been removed. If that is the case, and I will notice that the moment we start the radio up, he will start to feedback, and we know what that means. we have to make some little covers I'll put under this nut here that will cover this up, and then we will get rid of that. So probably add only one here what is necessary. I have to see. I think only one. I'm not going to risk it anyway. If that is starting to feed back on each other, I will cover them all and then have that done with it. So anyway, you know where we are, and we are nearing the end of our repair, our rebuild, our restoration, and then the next thing to do is test all the stages, test the BFO and here, and that was the 6H6, and this is the 6 SQ7, and so on and so on. So I have to test those if that works, if that, well, soon if you put any power on that, and if that is workable, you notice that. So okay chaps, I'm going to conclude that part here, and I will come back to you with a new part. That will be part 6. That will be including the fixing of the power supply, the end stage, the test of the end stage, and the realigning from the IF cans. That's what we next going to do in part 6. So failing that, we will see, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you later.